Welcome to tonight's Stanley Cup Final game. Along with Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich.
One of these two teams is going to walk away with Lord Stanley's Cup. Let's meet the goaltenders. In goal for Washington, Craig Billington. And in the other net, for Edmonton, a guy with a great glove hand, Tommy Salo.
We're ready to get started in Edmonton.
Neither team taking any chances so far. They're just trying to get a feel for the game here.
Takes a shot. Puck covered. Comrie faces off in his own zone. Wrist shot. Rink wide to Carter. Feeds it across. Can't get through. Across right to Smith. Over to Carter. The Oilers want a change. He covers it. Face off to the right of the net. Bring on the smelling salts.
Bondra absolutely hammered out there.
Over to Bondra. They score! And the Oilers now have a hold of the lead.
He picked the top corner and smoked it by him.
The Oilers looking for a little breathing room. Left side to Greer. Big check. Gathered in by Nicolishin. Over to Kristich. Rink wide to Miller. Feeds it across. Marchand not getting up.
That was a dangerous-looking play.
Draw in the left circle. Cross ice to Konowalchuk. Big shot. Face off to the right of the net. Moreau plays it. Quick shot. Quick shot. Puts one on goal. Controlled by Washington. Retrieved in the defensive end. Tomorrow with a shot. Rink wide to Horkoff. The Oilers change up. He was slammed.
Johansson, physical in this game right off the hop.
Washington looking for the equalizer. Shot. Advances the puck to Carter. Wrist shot. Ricochets off the post.
He missed that goal just by a couple of inches.
Simon on the hard around. Covers it. Washington, one of the higher scoring teams in the playoffs.
You just have to shake your head at how productive they've been these playoffs.
Drop to Bondra. Back to Cleary. Moves it quickly to Konowalchuk. Cross ice pass. Pass to York. To Konowalchuk. Icing. Will face it off at the other end. Face off in the left circle. Big blast. Feeds it across. Over to Yager. Oh, here's a breakaway. Oh, they score! He capitalizes on the breakaway. And we're knotted up.
What an outstanding individual effort.
The score is tied. Moves it quickly to Kuchera. Rink wide to Kristich. With a shot. Salo covers it.
Number 2, Ken Cleveland. And number 1, Craig Billington.
Face off to the left of the net. Oh, drops it. Shot. Misses the mark. Feeds it across. Over to Greer. Cut off by Simon. Cross ice to Greer. Takes a shot. Billington with the glove save. Tees it up. Chased down by Cleary. Edmonton allowing a lot of goal.
You can't outscore everybody. Their defense has got to step it up here.
On goal. Edmonton back to get it. Feeds it across. Controlled by the Oilers. Penalty call stops the action. And Edmonton will get the man advantage.
Good use of the wood. He just got caught there. Teams don't seem to be afraid to take penalties because of the low power play numbers for the Oilers.
Face off to the left of the net. York controls it.
And clean. 2 minutes for hooking.
Passes to York. Covered up by Billington. Draw to the left of the net. Touch pass to Kuchera. Played into the corner. Off target. Just wide. Across right to Smith. Cross ice to Carter. Hip check thrown. Edmonton with the extra skater. Caroms off the boards. Pass to Carter. Right side to Smith. Pass to Carter. Throws a hip check. Shot. Shot sails wide. Yager plays it into the corner. Off the mark. Rebounds off the board. Off the board. Covered up. Draw to the right of the net. Across left to Larocque. Right side to Morrow. Feeds it across. Nicolishin over the line ahead of the puck. The draw in the neutral zone. Sent to Smith. Cross ice pass. Off to York. A few seconds remaining in the period. Offside against Edmonton. Edmonton surprising people in the playoffs.
They put together a nice playoff run.
Neither team with an advantage. Touch pass to Kuchera. Shooting. Billington covers it. Draw in the right circle. Moreau takes the puck. And the first period draws to a close. Edmonton won, the Capitals won. We're ready now for the start of the second period.
Still not in here. Neither team has been able to establish an edge so far.
Sent to Witt. Over to Simon. Over to Yager. Big shot to Carter. In all alone. With a wrist shot. Just wide to Yager. Comrie up with it. Cross ice to Smith. Oh, a crushing hit. Dumps it into the corner. Rebounds off the boards. Over to Smith. Cut off by Konowalchuk. Draw to the left of the net. Controlled by York. Cross ice pass. Feeds it across. To Konowalchuk. Covered up. Defense has not been a strong suit for Washington.
They simply can't win consistently in the playoffs with a defense this porous.
Puts one on goal. Touch pass to Cleary. Quick shot. Just wide. Passes to Miller. Left side to Kristich. Scoring chance. Tees it out to Greer. Cross ice to York. Quick pass to Miller. One timed over to Kristich. The drive. Feeds it along to Nicolishin. Moreau faces off in his own zone. The shot! Snatched out of the air! Across left to Larocque. The wrist shot! To Horkoff. Neither team with an advantage. Feeds it across. Over to Larocque. Into the corner. Wide. Off the mark. Karams off the boards. Taken by Lang. To Konowalchuk. Lets it fly. Rink wide to Larocque. Fires the wrist shot. Pass to Larocque. Lang crosses the blue line a little early and is called for offside. Face-off in the neutral zone. Comrie hustles to it. Feeds it across. Over to Comrie. To Konowalchuk. He was across two lines. Draw to the right of the net. To Kuchera. To Pettinger. Across left to Metropolitan. Rink wide to Carter. Feeds it across. Retrieved by Comrie. Rockets one. He gloves it. Billington covers it. Edmonton called for a lot of penalties.
I know you have to be physical, but they've committed some foolish penalties.
Lets it rip. Gloved it. Pass to Miller. All even in this one. Cross ice to Cleary. Feeds it across. Intercepted by Kristich. Miller dumps it to the corner. Off the mark. Over to Cleary. A breakaway chance. Over to York. With a shot. The Oilers change on the fly. Rink wide to Simon. Fires away. Incredible save. Cross ice pass. The Oilers want to change lines. Face off to the left of the net. One times it to Kuchera. Tapped up to Bondra. Lines up and fire. He scores! Lang with a big blast. The Capitals will now skate with a one-goal lead.
When you turn it over like that, you've got to expect bad things to happen.
Washington 2, the Oilers 1. Retrieved by Comrie. Left side to York. Cross ice pass. Left side to Bondra. The Oilers rescue the puck. Shot. Rink wide to Konowalchuk. It's a breakaway. The Capitals change up the lines. Face off in the right circle. To Kuchera. A shot. Across left to Larocque. Washington called for offside. The draw in the neutral zone. Move. Puck ahead to Kristich. Hands it to Mikolishin. Time almost up. Passed ahead. Stoppage of play on a two-line pass. Opponents have found it difficult to generate chances against Edmonton.
Their defense has been airtight these playoffs.
To Kuchera. Across right to Zubras. Dumped into the corner. And the second period comes to an end. Washington 2, the Oilers 1. We're just about ready for the start of the third period.
Not an insurmountable lead here. This game is anybody's still, Doc.
The Oilers looking to even things up. Dumps it into the corner. That shot's wide. Off the mark. To Smith. Salo smothers it.
Zubras really held in check so far tonight.
Face off to the right of the net. Quick pass to Lang. A drive. Feeds it across. Picks it off. To Konowalchuk. Cross ice to Cleary. Cross ice to York. The Capitals change it up. Salo covers it. Face off to the left of the net. The Oilers rescue the puck. He shoots. Across right to Smith. To Carter. Nobody back. Tees it up. Shot sails wide. Cross ice pass. Lays the wood.
Simon absolutely hammered out there.
Cleary faces off in his own zone. Kuchera with a shot. Smothered. Washington playing well in the playoffs.
They put together a nice playoff run.
Draw in the right circle. One times it to Kuchera. Smith faces off in his own zone. Big shot. Kicked aside. Over to Metropolitan. Feeds it across. Demolishes him.
That was painful to watch.
Comrie bringing it ahead. The shot. The Oilers looking to even things up. Comrie shoots it to the corner. Gathered in by Clee. Nobody back. Score! He makes them pay for some lax defense. The Capitals get a little breathing room.
What an outstanding individual effort.
Draw in the neutral zone. Moves it quickly to Witt. Cut off by Lang. That'll leave a mark. Oh! Kavandra drives one towards the net. Pass to Konowalchuk. The Capitals change up. Hit the post with the shot.
He missed that goal just by a couple of inches.
Draw in the left circle. Sent to Simon. Shooting. Fires the wrist shot. He missed the net. Behind his own net. Sent to Larocque. Right side to Simon. Over to Yager. Puts it on goal. Face off to the left of the net. Right side to Smith. Rink wide to Carter. Over to Smith. Chased down by Kristich. Edmonton trailing. Feeds it across. Score! Carter gets away from the defenders and stashes it.
Carter did it almost single-handedly on that play.
Draw in the neutral zone. Cross ice to Bondra. Rink wide to Konowalchuk. He scores! They've scored again. And we're all tied up.
The offense is operating like a well-oiled machine right now.
Face off in neutral ice. Over to Kuchera. Didn't get through. Cross ice pass. Didn't get through. Play is called back for offside. Face off in the neutral zone. Puck controlled by Carter. Takes a shot. Cross ice pass. Feeds it across. The Oilers want to change lines. Cross ice to Greer. Wrists it. Smothered by Salo. Face off in the left circle. The Oilers rescue the puck. Cross ice pass. Fires a slapper. He missed the net. Tied here. Play stops as a penalty is called. And Washington goes on the power play.
The referees aren't going to let you hook a guy like that anymore. The power play has been running on all cylinders for Washington.
Edmonton penalty.
Face off at center ice.
Number 10.
York up with it. Played into the corner. That'll go wide of the cage. Karam's off the boards. Puts one on goal. Wrist shot. Wrist shot. Incredible save. Greer plays it into the corner. The Capitals change it up. A minute left on the man advantage. Time almost up. Edmonton 3, the Capitals 3. All set for the start of the first overtime. York ahead with it. Dumps it into the corner. Played into the corner. Over to Yager. Rink wide to Zubras. Chased down by Zubras. Edmonton 3, the Capitals 3. Rink wide to Yager. To Konowalchuk. Over to Yager. Touch pass to Yager. Can't reach the pass. A shot. Smothered. Draw to the left of the net. Picked up by Comrie. Rink wide to Smith. Up to Comrie. He fires. Off the board. Controlled by Miller. To Kristich. To Miller. Rink wide to Carter. Across right to Smith. Washington called for offside.
Witt really struggling in this one, Doc.
Face off in the neutral zone. York with the puck. Left side to Cleary. He can't get it. Goes to Zubras. Left side to Yager. Shooting! Hit the goalpost.
He missed scoring by just a couple of inches.
A shot. A thrilling end to the game.
Some teams are so similar in styles, you just know it's going to be close. Well, it's hard to have one closer than this.
For my partner Darren Pang, this is Mike Emmer. See you next time.
From the Washington Capitals. Number 2. Ken Clean. The second star from the Edmonton Oilers. And the first star of the game from the Edmonton Oilers, number 22.